What's going on, guys? 8 Streets back with another video, and a very long awaited video as well. And so yeah, guys, I have officially started my very own Minecraft realm, and it's gonna be like less open than I expected it to be, but the way that this is actually going to be managed is there are 10 spots available. Well, 9, because I've already added someone. You can either explore the world and see what it has to offer, or build something to offer the world. So yeah, that's pretty much how it's all going to be managed. So like, once you're actually done with a build, then yeah, you can actually let me know, and I'll let other people get a chance to actually express themselves and also end up on this channel as well. Because once I see the coordinates, or receive the coordinates, I'll see if it's presentable and appropriate, and yeah, you could be featured on this channel. But to start this off, let me show you the capital. Oh yeah, I've been busy. So you might remember my last Minecraft video, I showcased a house. And yes, it is this one, but with structure blocks. I've copied and pasted it into an area that's going to be my own yard. I've already given you a bit of a tour of the place in the video, just without any kind of audio description or something like that. I might actually save that for a separate video. But yeah, this is the house that you've seen in that video, and it's on top of the Capitol, which is a very essential and well, fundamental part of you know, managing this world. So once you actually spawn into the world, you'll actually be spawning in the Capitol. Oh jeez, that scared me. And Minecraft has actually scared me quite a few times with the creepy noises. Come on, there we go. But it has never visually scared me. That is the first. But anyway, you'll be spawning in this sort of well, this area in the Capitol, and it's very essential that you actually read the rules that that are sort of ever expanding. So yeah, just to be clear, no breaking Capitol signs. So yeah, these you can't break, or you could, but remember that I have backups in order to well, revert the realm back to how it was before the signs were broken. So yeah, I got my eye on you. No threatening signs or builds. No threats to other players. This includes death threats, because yeah, the internet could be quite toxic, and yeah, it could get that rough, and I want to prevent that, because that has actually, you know, made people take certain measures into their own hands that have actually cost them their own lives, and I want to prevent that from happening. It's a serious issue in the nation. No stealing custom-made content. This includes banners and armor. So what I mean by banners is, well, you can actually make custom banners at a loom, and yeah, those could be quite hard to make, especially if you plan on making it yourself. Like, I actually have an Iron Man banner in another world, and yeah, that was actually a bit tough to make, and I would hate for somebody to actually like take that away from me, and yeah, then I would have to make that again, and yeah, it's quite tedious. No profanity, meaning bad words, in the chat or on signs. Respect each other. No vandalism, sabotage, or destruction of creations. Do not change command block commands. No inappropriate builds or content. No teasing or bullying. No destructive trolling. So yeah, these rules are ever expanding, and I would like for things to go smoothly, so that everybody could have the experience that they should have on this realm. But moving away from the rules and stuff like that, there are different departments that the capital will have. For example, this is actually the Builders Committee, which I'll actually get to in a bit, because you could actually submit requests for people to help you with your build. This is the Realm Police. So if somebody has actually been bullying or destroying your builds, you can actually report them here, and I'll be sure to check out each report whenever I can, and do something to pretty much deal with it. And the rest are pretty much not planned yet. We'll see. Some of them are going to be offices, like this over here, just for decorative purposes and stuff like that. And then we get to the Build Assistance Office. So like I said, you could actually request help with your builds here, and yeah, that'll be submitted to the committee, and somebody or myself could actually help you out. So what the signs say is, if you're not a skilled builder and or need help building your house, base, or creation, leave a request in a provided book and quill. The book must contain a name and description of your desired build and your PSN ID or Minecraft gamertag. That's, yeah. Or actually, I should change that, because yeah, with Realms you can't really use anybody's PSN ID. It's all through Microsoft. So let me just change that right quick. Alright, that's been changed. So yeah, those are the essentials. And once a request is submitted, 8 Streets, myself, or another person will help get your structure built. Updates on requested structures will be posted on this bulletin board. So yeah, if there are any updates or anything that may need to be added to your build, then you can actually just post it on this board over here. So the way this works is you grab a book and quill from this chest, and you write in it, provide your name, or well, not really your name, because I'm pretty sure you don't want your full name to be or not really full, but just your name to be put out there without any form of permission from your parents if you're a kid, or anyone else, or caretaker or whatever. I don't want any trouble. I just want you guys to have a good time. Provide your Microsoft gamer tag, the description of your build, and well, what's been described on here, and submit it into this hopper over here. Then that actually gets taken downstairs via the hoppers over to the Builders Committee, and then yeah, that gets collected here. So requests for assistance. So I've actually submitted a request myself. So, yeah, this is pretty much regarding the area surrounding the capital and also my main home, or wouldn't say main, but yeah. If anyone can, I'd like a bit of help with making this sandy foundation for the capital look as natural as possible. Please and thank you, H Streets. So yeah, this will be for anybody to pick up and just be able to help out. Because I wanted this to seem like it was actually made on a natural structure. Because before any of this was built, none of this was here. None of the sand that you saw below, none of it was here. It was all just water. Nothing but ocean. Everything you see here, that's sand. Well, actually, everything you see here, I've built myself using, well, my own thoughts and also a bit of commands to fill in the areas below the floor. So, yeah, it's not all natural. It's fully like custom made. Also has a bit of cosmetic, decorations and stuff like that. There's a conference room that's right at the front of the Capitol, surrounded by big windows and stuff like that. And also, it has a pretty big map of the area to pretty much get you started with, where you actually might want to start building. Now, I know that is a pretty far distance to travel. If you want if you want an easy way to get to and from your build, that's why there's this hall of builds, or builder's hall. So every build that's submitted will be separated into tiers. And yeah, as more players actually join in, they can actually submit their builds and get them submitted. I gotta get this strider out of here. Sorry about that minor setback. Yeah, but as I was saying, as people start joining in and just submit their builds, each build will be separated into tiers. There's going to be an earthly tier, which is actually on the outer edge, and the heavenly tier, which is surrounded by gold over here. For the earthly tier, you don't really have to have advanced building skills and stuff like that. You don't have to build anything like this. There will be certain judgments that'll be done. Sorry if it may seem a bit harsh, but I'll try to judge everything as fairly as possible. Because if you just have a simple dirt house, then that's going in the earthly tier. But if you have something majestic like this building, or like something that like the Avengers Tower that I built in New Dreamland, that's going to go in the heavenly tier. Or if you build a castle or a fortress, then that's going to go in the heavenly tier as well. But for the earthly tier or any of the tiers, you don't really have to have really good building skills. You don't even if you don't consider yourself a good builder, try it out and submit a build, and you never know what'll happen. Read the qualifications and you'll be able to pretty much know where or get an idea of where your build will end up. In this chest, you can actually submit your builds, and I'll be able to review them and be able to place them in whichever tier they may go in. Now, for the builds that you submit, they have to be put into a book and quill that I've actually provided in this chest over here, and it must contain the build name, the coordinates, and also a username or gamer tag. So I already have a couple of builds submitted over here that are in the earthly tier. You might know Powerful and Trisha from the Bed Wars video. They've actually been on here, and they've they've actually submitted. Well, they haven't really submitted their builds, but I helped them out and stuff like that. But yeah, they were able to. Oh, wait, why is this not working? Oh, there we go. But yeah, Powerful actually made this this sort of Aquaman themed home. Wait, what the heck is that in the? Oh, that's a squid. Things seem so big, but yeah, I put this in the earthly tier because well, anybody could actually build this and well, have a general idea of where to go with this, because it's just a simple structure. That's just the way I see it. Also, another thing that I actually forgot to mention is that it must have an area to pretty much like to put in a command block so that you can actually teleport to the capital as well, because that's the main hub of this world. So yeah, other than that, this world actually has an unwinding story. So if you actually submit a build, you may have a chance at being put into or expanding the story and being put into what the story will be. And each bit of the world story, it's going to be separated into journals. You can read them at your own time. I don't want to bore you guys with the detail because yeah, the story is pretty long and it's quite detailed. But other than that, if you guys actually do have something to say to me, like directly to me, this will be my office. But even if I'm offline and you have something to say to me, outside of both of my houses, excuse me, and my office, I have these ender chests labeled host mailbox. And you can actually submit a book and quill in it and say what you have to say. Provide your name and what the issue is or whatever the message is, and I'll be able to resolve the issue or reply to whatever message you have. Because no matter what, these ender chests will actually reach me personally, no matter what. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to join this realm, feel free to copy the code that will be on the screen now, or even in the description down below. But yeah, that's my realm. Feel free to explore, feel free to build, and yeah, provide a good time for everyone just as much as I am. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to sign my petition that I've started in order to make things fair for next gen console buyers. Stay safe. See you guys next time, and God bless.